Good evening. Today I'm going to discuss you about American troops withdrawal from Afghanistan by May 1st. Since 2001, when America attacked Afghanistan, when President George W. Bush said, in order to stop terrorist operations and attack Taliban, the Afghan war got started. To disrupt the future terrorists and also stop Taliban there. When Taliban government did not surrender, Osama bin Laden and other people who were responsible for US attack on World Trade Centers, all these things. See, since 2001, when America went to Afghanistan, till today, NATO forces, America, they are fighting with Afghan government inch by inch with Taliban. Taliban have been cut to the sizes. But even though the Taliban has been cut to the sizes, but Taliban is always becoming a hampering and trying to come out. So now Taliban is thinking that they have won the war because America, after the Doha agreement, they are going to withdraw in a very big way. By May 1st, they are going to withdraw. So now the question what comes for us is, either Afghan President Ashraf Ghani or Zalmay Khalilzad, the UN envoy, as a US envoy there, or the Taliban is, US spent nearly 1.5 to $2 trillion for the American, for the Afghanistan reconstruction, war, development, everything. But what did it achieve in the end? Yes, there is a democratic government. So that democratic government has to go forward. But what actually has happened is, instead of the democratic government going forward, Taliban, with the help of Pakistan, the leadership in Yemen, they are in Somalia, Syria, and Northern Africa, are trying to make a comeback. Though US has said after May 1, once they withdraw their troops from Afghanistan, US, the Taliban has to guarantee peace and they have to have some sort of power share agreement, and they should not support any terrorist organization like Al Qaeda or anybody, or do any unlawful activities. But will Taliban abide by these things are the question. Sirajjudin Haqqani, one of the Taliban leaders, says, we are now in a better circumstances. And Taliban, which had ruled Afghanistan from 1996 to 2001, in a tight grip, knows the functioning very, very powerfully. So now the question comes is, what will be the effect on India? See, India also has spent around $3 to $4 billion in Afghanistan reconstruction and development. We want always a peaceful Afghanistan where there is peace, tranquility, development, globalization, religious tolerance. We do have some minorities from India who are settled in Afghanistan, and we have built roads, hospitals, then we have donated fighter aircrafts, we have given hospitals, especially the parliament building, and we have trained the police force, we have worked with the Afghan military forces for trainings, and we have tried to build a democratic, globalized Afghanistan. We don't want a drug supporting nation, or we don't want terrorism outside Afghanistan. We want a peaceful Afghanistan where Afghan people has the share. But what has happened is, whatever money America spent, nearly $2 trillion, most of the money had gone to counterinsurgency operations, food, cloth, medical care, special pay, benefits, and also for the American troops to fight the Afghan. Yes, America has spent more than 300 for a lot of money for even for the reconstruction, infrastructure, and developments. But there has been nearly 2,300 deaths of American soldiers and 20,660 injured. At the peak, there was around 120,000 foreign troops, including foreign and US troops, 120,000 or more. But now that has been getting reduced. But NATO troops around 10,000 are still there. 1,200 American troops has to go by May 1st, and President Joe Biden has to take the decision. Now, the question is, what will the Pakistan will do after the US troops withdraw? Russia, Pakistan, China, they all can gang up and they can ask Taliban, support Taliban, extend their rule, like supporting like Syria, Syrian government. They can extend the support to the Taliban government. Already peace process, peace negotiations are going on in Afghanistan, in Moscow. So Pakistan, China, Russia, Syria, this type of axis is not good for the region. Security wise, we want a peaceful, developed things. But 20 years war in Afghanistan has to end. But that war should not fall to the prey of some outside powers who can spoil it. Instead of that, a reconstruction and development can be very good. See, for the whole Second World War, nearly $4 trillion was spent by America. Now nearly $2 trillion has been spent for Afghanistan. So reconciliation, redevelopment, and the people's movement, globalization, development, democracy can be very good. But Pakistan or Russia or any other countries, they should support the internal government to emerge, not terrorist, Islamic terror to emerge from Afghanistan. We have to leave the Afghan people to decide their government, and they should rule. But it should not fall prey to the Taliban. Thank you very much.